Just because I wander around the place.
Welcome to Just Because Podcast, where we discuss anything about life, adulting, and responsibilities. I'm Ja, and that's why I named my podcast Just Because.
Wow.
Today, we'll be talking about trusting someone with our special guest, Miss Annalisa Zarita Kahayon. Yay! Cheers! Today is the pilot episode of my podcast, and I'm so excited to have with me again my very first guest, Miss Annalisa Zarita Kahayon, a very good friend of mine who's soon to be a mother of a baby boy. She is going to share about how to trust someone, when to fully trust, or when to not fully trust someone, stuff about trusting and all, just because we feel comfortable with that person. Pwede ba natin siyang pagtitiwalaan? So, ayan. Hi, Ma'am Anna. Welcome to my podcast. Say hi!
Hi, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everyone.
Yes, buong mundo ang binati natin. What do you feel na ikaw yung na-invite ko for this certain topic?
I'm thankful and flattered.
Why?
Hindi naman. So, it's that, we've been exchanging insights about things, faith, adulting, career, and anything under the sun. So, maybe this is a way na din para ma-explain ko why most of the time I'm misinterpreted as masungit o suplada. So,
Yes.
thank you.
Tama yan. Kahit alam mo naman na eme-eme lang tong podcast ko, di ba? Based kasi sa dictionary, sa Oxford Dictionary, yung trust daw is defined as firm belief in the reliability, truth, ability, or strength of someone or something. Or, another meaning of trust can also be defined as a verb. So, it's an action word that is based on having confidence or trust in oneself. So, this is both a noun and a verb, yung trust. And I believe, for me as well, na napaka-broad ng topic ng trust, diba? Because there's, trusting yourself, trust in God. When it comes to intimate relationship naman, there's also trusting your partner, whether he or she is reliable or honest. And tonight, let's focus on trusting people. Based on my observation among my friends, feeling ko ikaw yung may gift ng discernment of trusting. Diba? Yung pag may sinasabi ka, magugulat ako, tama na naman si Ma'am Ana. So Ma'am, may tanong ako, how do you feel, diba? Paano mo nalalaman na something is not right or someone is, hindi katiwa-tiwala?
Ayun, siguro nga, as you've mentioned, it's a gift kasi in this world na ang daming uncertainties, ang daming deceivers, my constant prayer is wisdom. Kasi having a rightful discernment will make you free from disappointments, from heartaches or pain. So, ayun, I guess nakuha ko din siya sa tatay namin. Yung huwag basta magtitiwala. Minsan nga, nagugulat din ako. Tatama nga yung hinala ko. Yung the way pa lang na kumilos, mag-respond, o magsalita, I know if he or she is trustworthy or not. It's not because a person is smart or achiever or on a high pedestal. It doesn't mean the person is someone you can trust na. Kasi, yun nga, I can't explain talaga how and when. Pero, yun, on the first meet-up, the first impression pa lang, you would know it na eh. Yun lang. Parang nararamdaman ko agad talaga siya.
Nararamdaman mo siya. Ang galing mo naman. Ako kasi, di ba, parang ako kasi, ewan ko, basta feeling ko, comfortable ako, I easily give my trust. Kaya, di ba, iniwan ako. So, ihugot ako. Ayun, tapos, medyo mahina yung boses mo, ma'am.
Siguro gawin mo din na mindset na huwag agad magbigay ng trust.
Wala.
Do not give away right away.
Mhm.
Kasi, yun nga, wala naman masama pag hindi mo agad pinagkatiwalaan yung tao. Unlike na ikaw yung unang nagtiwala tapos na-disappoint ka or nasaktan ka. Kasi it's better na ikaw yung maging reliable, ikaw yung maging dependable, kaysa you always depend on other people, you always
Yes.
rely on other people. Better na ikaw yung maging dependable. Yun lang, siguro. Yun yung gawin lang mindset na
Mm,
it's as if you don't need anybody else. Parang mas isipin mo na ikaw yung mas dapat maging kailangan nila. So, don't give your trust away agad.
I like that. I like what you said. Actually, pero ano ba, hindi ba siya considered, as judging people? Yung ganon? Kasi minsan parang, di ba, judge na din natin siya. Or should we really just observe yung action niya, yung behavior, and hindi lang yung words, ganon ba? Kasi napakahina ko talaga sa ganyan. And gusto ko siyang somehow ma-apply sa life ko because in a world, 'di ba, na full of yung mga deceiving people, 'di ba? And ayoko na, sabi mo nga, dumating tayo sa point na parang we get hurt because nagtiwala tayo, yung ganun.
Siguro maybe some will look at it as parang defensive agad or making it is as a defense mechanism. Pero I don't think ganun siya eh. And I don't think also na judging siya, a way of judging people. Kasi, every day we pray for wisdom. And I don't think this makes us a bad person na hindi agad magtitiwala.
Nagtiwala.
Or
Yes.
being this way ba doesn't make my heart pure. Actually, iniisip ko rin yan eh. Na, bad ba ako na ganito ako? Judger ba ako na ganito ako? Pero iniisip ko na lang, I can't be really godlike naman.
Of
Walang-
course.
Na walang as in, walang super masamang iniisip sa iba, sobrang considerate, sobrang understanding. Kasi tao lang ako. Only God is perfect. So, even the best mga speakers, pastors, or rabbis can't be perfect. So do I. So, yun na lang. Hindi ko na siya iniisip or hindi ko siya kinoconsider as judging. It's just maybe selective or smart way of giving your trust away.
Yes. Yeah. And with that, has there been an instance or may mga dumaan ka ba sa ganito that you ended up, ay mali pala, parang ganon? May ganon ba? May ganon bang nangyari sa buhay mo?
Most of the time, tama ako. Pero meron naman din instances na mali pala ako. So, maybe because I'm being extra careful lang. Pero
Yeah.
still, hindi naman ako yung nasaktan o na-disappoint. At least, that person proved me wrong of not trusting him or her. Wala namang nawala sa akin or wala namang mawawala kung I keep it this way.
Tama ka naman din dyan, no? So, talaga it's about being selective and not just about, di ba, feelings. Kasi minsan yung feelings natin nagkakamali din. So, we have to be careful. And at least, di ba, may mga few or very few circle of friends lang naman enough na, di ba, to anong tawag dito? To i-open mo yung sarili mo sa kanila and not just to anyone na hindi mo din naman talaga kakilala because ganito na siya, because respectable lang siya, yung ganon. May ganon eh, parang katiwa-tiwala to kasi nasa ganito siyang posisyon, yung tipong ganon and yun yung status niya sa life. Diba? So,
Yes.
siguro, ayan. So, eto, next question, ma'am. Yes, do you want to add something?
Ayun nga, yung katulad sinabi ko kanina. Basta parang the first meeting pa lang, huwag ka agad 100% trust.
Pag-aaralan muna
Kasi-
yung action niya, yung behavior niya.
Kasi sabi naman talaga, di ba, ginigin yung trust. So, might as well,
Yeah.
sa pagbibigay, hindi mo rin siya agad, ibibigay.
Correct. And yes, and eto, at dahil dyan yung sinasabi mong pagbibigay ng trust and yung kailangan mo siyang i-gain. So, can trust that's been broken be rebuilt?
Yes, I think, yeah. But,
Oh.
of course, it will take time. And yun nga, sabi, time is the best healer. So, alongside with prayer of understanding or forgiveness, yun, marirebuild naman siya.
Yes.
Marirebuild yung nawala or nasira na tiwala. Pero, kapag nagdaan ka na sa ganung phase, please always, always be extra careful or mindful pa din. Yun na nga, naturuan ka na nga ng lesson na, ayun, na merong nakasira ng tiwala mo. Eh di, it serves as a lesson na for you to be extra careful or extra mindful. So if you are praying for peace and you are rejecting what God has been telling you, eh, ikaw na yung nag-reject kung ano yung nililid sa'yo ng God or
Lord.
ng Lord.
Yes.
Kaya, yun, listen kung may, kasi every time naman na may nire-request ka, imposibleng walang nagiging sagot siya. So, always listen to what He's telling you. And I really believe there's no harm in not giving your complete trust to a person. Always have reservations, especially if you feel something off na sa start pa lang.
Mhm.
And I don't think it doesn't make you a bad person.
Yes. Tama. And yeah, speaking follow up lang dun sa can be rebuilt. So sinabi mo nga, yeah, it can be rebuilt. But can we be friends again with the person that betrayed us, yung ganon? Or
You know what
ano ba?
I do? Parang
Mhm.
ano na lang. Casual na lang.
Casual na lang. So hindi na talaga
Oo,
yung dati
basta-
pa, no?
Oo, basta ah, para para lang magkaroon ka rin ng peace of mind. Huwag mo na din masyado i-attach sarili mo sa mga ganong tao or mag-distance ka na lang din. Kasi at least hindi mo sila papag-isipan na ng masama, wala ka nang masasabing masama, and wala ka nang magagawang masama sa kanila. So, I think
Yes.
that's the best naman.
Yeah, tama ka doon. I agree with you. Kasi parang minsan, di ba, pag pinag-isipan mo silang masama, so parang nagkakamali ka na rin, in a way, di ba?
I think din na kapag hindi mo siya pinagkakatiwalaan, ibig sabihin, pinag-iisipan mo na siya ng masama. Hindi eh. Hindi mo siya pinagkakatiwalaan, pero kaya mo rin hindi siya pag-isipan ng masama.
Yeah. Nice. That's nice. Oh my gosh. Actually, ma'am, ayan. So, very, lang naman to, very quick and short, discussion about trust. And may mga gusto ka pa bang sabihin bukod sa mga nasabi mo na, ma'am, or, about trusting someone, especially trusting someone. Kasi, yung perfect na person to discuss this topic about trusting someone kasi grabe talaga yung mga ilang beses mo na pinatunayan sa akin. Parang to the point na gusto kong tanungin sa'yo, ma'am, yung ko ba, yung... Di ba lagi yung tinatanong sa'yo, paano kaya, ma'am, yung judgment mo about me pushing myself, kay Crush Cutie? Paano yung ginawa ka na manghuhula, di ba? So, ayun. Ayan, Ma'am Ana. So, wala ka nang sasabihin pa.
Ayun nga, yun. Learn to say no, and sa first encounter pa lang,
Mhm.
do not give the 100% of your trust. And yun nga, katulad ng sinabi mo kanina, it doesn't mean na paliit lang yung circle of friends mo dahil piling-pili yung pinagkatiwalaan or pinaniniwalaan mo. It doesn't make you a bad person na. Or, sila lang, konti lang naman ng friends niya.
Di ba?
Diba?
Oo. Kasi mami, alam mo minsan because we wanted people to like us. Di ba may ganun? Kasi parang yung validation mo, minsan nakukuha mo sa ibang tao. Di ba? So kaya parang gusto mo i-open yung sarili mo kahit hindi naman din talaga, kahit hindi mo kilala yung isang tao. And then you ended up hurting. Kasalanan mo din pala, di ba? Kasalanan ko din pala na. Yung ganun. So, ayun. Yeah. Thank you, Ma'am Ana. So, ayan, that brings us to the end of this episode. Maraming salamat sa iyong mga, yung
Thank
mga
you din. So,
opinions
yung
and
mga
insights. Yes.
masungit or suplada ako, it's just that yan. I'm being extra careful and mindful of, giving away my trust, and especially nga, yun, may mindsetting na act as if you don't need anybody else. Mas better if ikaw yung maging kailangan kaysa ikaw yung mga kailangan sa kanila.
Yes, gusto ko yan. Mas better na ikaw yung kailangan kaysa ikaw yung nangangailangan. Wow, I super like it. I'm gonna practice it every day, Ma'am Ana. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ma'am Ana. Oh, by the way, Ma'am Ana is also my supervisor at work. Kaya sip-sip ako sa kanya. Charot lang. Hindi. Ayun. So, again, Ma'am, thank you so much for joining me in this podcast. Thank you for your honest discussion about this topic, trusting someone particularly. Yes, and we hope that tonight's topic was beneficial to you kasi sobrang lesson siya for me. Kaya naman din ako nag-invite. Actually, you're the first one that I've invited, and for the next episodes of my podcast, kung may next one. Ayan, mag-i-invite din ako ng ibang friends ko to discuss topic, especially about adulting and responsibilities, paying bills, paying bills, and financial literacy. Ayan, so, yun, Ma'am Ana, thank you so much again, and I pray for your healthy pregnancy at malapit nang lumabas si Baby P. So, yes, good luck on your journey of being a mom and sa yung supportive hubby na talagang sinet up pa yung mic mo para sa podcast ko na to. Yan, ma'am. So again, that's all for tonight. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for listening. Goodbye and have a good night. Bye, ma'am.
Thank you.
Just because I won around the